Hi, good morning. We are ready to get started. I would like to introduce Interim Commissioner and Chief Financial Officer of Tdot, Joe Galbato.
Good morning, everybody. If you could please stand and turn your attention to the Tennessee Highway Patrol Honor Guard.
Present.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order.
Honor Guard, retire the colors.
More time. March. Color. Forward. March. Forward.
And now, a quick moment of silence for the 112 Tdot employees who've lost their lives in the line of duty. Thank you. You may be seated. Well, good morning. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Call attention to a few people. First of all, Chairman Whitson from Franklin, who is a huge proponent and chair in transportation and for all of our safety. We thank you for your leadership every day. Thank you. I want to thank the road builders, Kent and all the road builders. They're the ones who put their lives in line every day with us, and they are just as much in danger as we are. And I want to thank the Younger family. Mrs. Younger, Tara, Sarah, they're the members of David Younger's family who lost his life in the line of duty back in 2016. In that same year, we lost two others, J.R. Rogers and James Hopkins. It was right after that that Commissioner John Schroer put a new campaign in place. We wanted this to stop. Work with us, move over, slow down. This is the fifth year anniversary. It's well past time for people to take personal responsibility. If anyone has heard me in our hearings this year and budget hearings, it's all about personal responsibility. We talk about the 3 E's: engineering, enforcement, education. So Tdot does everything in our power to engineer these roads and design them to be safe. The Tennessee Highway Safety Office does everything they can to educate the public. Booze it, lose it, don't drive distracted, things like that. And certainly THP and local law enforcement work every day to try to catch people who are not following the law, following the rules. We're lucky. There have been no deaths since 2017. But there have been 4,000 crashes on our work zones. That means that was 4,000 chances for someone to lose their life. We have hundreds of our workers on the line every single day. Road builders, Tdot employees, our highway safety patrol people, everybody's out there every day. We're doing our part, more attenuators to protect our people, more reflective equipment, better visibility, but it is time for the public to take personal responsibility. You can't drive drunk or impaired or distracted, and you can't drive over the speed limit. And for God's sake, when you come into a work zone, you slow down. We've lost 112 lives. That's too many. One is too many. I want to introduce Department of Safety Commissioner Jeff Long.
Thank you, Commissioner Galbato. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. And this is a great week for a National Work Zone Awareness Week. Provides us with that excellent opportunity for our departments to encourage and educate and enforce safe driving in the work zones. Drivers need to use extreme caution in our work zones, and we need the drivers to do one simple thing: work with us. Work with us to move over and to slow down. You see the placards that show the numbers since the 2017 and onward from that. These stats are totally unacceptable. Drivers must pay more attention and obey the speed limit. You saw orange cones when you came into the building on display outside, and they represent the Tdot workers that have been killed in the line of duty. There were moms, there were dads, there were brothers, there were sisters, sons, daughters, aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, grandparents, neighbors, and friends. These were real people who are missing at the dinner tables every year and from their family gatherings off the negligence of someone else. There is a simple way to prevent these tragedies from happening again. First, drivers must and can move over. The move over law requires motorists to move over into an adjacent lane of traffic when safe to do so, or alternatively, to slow down when approaching emergency vehicles. When the law passed in 2006 as part of the Failure to Yield to Emergency Vehicles Law, Tennessee was the 30th state to enact such a law, which creates a safety zone to protect our first responders, our highway, and our utility workers. On June 12, 2005, Trooper Rodney Redmond was struck by a car while he was conducting a traffic stop on the I-75 bridge at the Tennessee River. He was assisting two vehicles that had been involved in an accident when the crash occurred. Trooper Redmond did not sustain serious injuries from the accident and was released from the hospital that same night. Since that time, Trooper Redmond has become an outspoken proponent on the move over law. On July the 8th, 2005, Trooper Todd Larkins initiated a traffic stop along I-40 in Dixon County. After exiting his vehicle, Trooper Larkins was struck and killed by a tractor trailer that failed to move over. Our departments, Tdot and Safety, proudly support the move over law, and troopers will continue to enforce it in Tennessee. In 2021, troopers wrote 956 move over violations. In 2022, year to date, they have written 238 move over violations. Drivers must slow down in our work zones. When you don't, your vehicle becomes a dangerous weapon that can easily destroy public property and the lives of innocent people. We need voluntary compliance to ensure everyone is safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now I'd like to bring up THSO Director Lewis for his comments.
Thank you, Commissioner Galbato. And to the family members that are here today, the victims of such heinous crimes, we're here to honor you today as well. And for all of the workers that are here, we'll do everything that we possibly can do to prevent you from being a victim and you being a friend of another worker or a family member. First of all, we would like to thank the Tennessee Department of Transportation for including the Tennessee Highway Safety Office in the National Work Zone Awareness Week, along with our partners, Reduce TN Crashes, the Students Against Destructive Decisions, Ollie Otter, and the Tennessee Road Builders Association. Together, we want to remind motorists to drive hands-free, pay attention, slow down, buckle up, and move over in work zones to keep everyone safe. In support of this campaign, the THSO's Reduce TN Crash program launched a Work Zone Awareness Week teen competition featuring 6 activities for teenagers to help spread awareness across our state. Thanks to donations provided by the Tennessee Road Builders Association, teens have a chance to win over $1,000 in prizes by submitting their activities to reducetncrashes.org by the 15th of April. Visit reducetncrashes.org for more details. One of the program's featured activities included a TikTok competition in March. Teens were challenged to create a short TikTok video that supports messaging of work zones awareness and teen driver safety. The first place winner was determined last week to be announced today and featured on social media during National Work Zone Awareness Week. The first place winner will also receive $1,500 in prizes from the Tennessee Road Builders Association. And we're glad to have representatives from the Tennessee Road Builders Association here today, Mr. Kent Starwalt, that will be making a presentation here momentarily. We are proud to announce the first place winners are Aaron Jolly and Cameron Kane. Their Family Feud style TikTok was a creative way to remind teens the rules of the road to protect highway workers. Please come accept your award at this time.
Congratulations, that's a great job. Cameron, great job. Congratulations. Good.
Thank you all. We appreciate everyone's partnership and participation in keeping our roadways safe, and particularly our roadway workers. Thank you.
And now I'd like to have Tennessee Highway Patrol Colonel Perry come up for his comments, please.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Long, Commissioner Galbato, I appreciate your invitation to be here and the partnership that Tennessee Highway Patrol has with the Tennessee Department of Transportation. We feel like we're all in this together. I'd like to challenge you for a moment to place yourself in the boots of a worker on the side of the highway. Now imagine that every move you make, you must monitor traffic as it rushes by. You know, that's not the primary job. You're out there working, but you've also got to watch your back and you got to watch traffic. Then imagine those drivers maybe exceeding the speed limit, driving distracted, or even impaired. Now, can you envision how dangerous work zones can be for all of us, including those of you driving through the work zones? The Tennessee Highway Patrol, along with the Tennessee Department of Transportation, will be doing our part to address highway safety. As you've already heard, this will be accomplished through state-of-the-art highway engineering by Tdot, educating the public on work zone safety, Tennessee Highway Safety Office, and lastly, the Tennessee Highway Patrol will be out there enforcing the law. Our ultimate goal is for the public to drive safely through work zones. When you see that you're approaching a work zone, please slow down. If you do not, our troopers will stop you. Fines are costly in a work zone, in addition to points being accrued on your driver's license. I've challenged all of our troopers, some of those in the back of the room, to make the work zones as safe as possible. We all want to make sure the workers and our family members make it home each and every day. If you see Tdot workers or troopers present along the edge of the roadway, then move over. Slow down to a safe speed if you can't move over. Together, we all have the power to prevent work zone crashes and fatalities. The choice is yours to make, so please choose wisely when driving. The life you save may be your own.
Thank you all. That concludes our event. If we could please have all of our speakers up here for some photo ops and then interviews, and we're done. Thank you.